Hi everybody, Sam Kavaris and the Gate Sports Update. Don't forget it's No Way Wednesday. Yobi yogurt, well, if you would like some, stop by any of your Gate stores with an 8-ounce container and fill up for all the trimmings and as much as you want in that container for just $3.99 at all your Gate stores. Looks like Jalen Ramsey is going to try to practice today and try to practice the rest of the week. Is back. Apparently, they didn't give us a lot of information about the specialist and who he saw and what they did and all that, but nonetheless, it is an opportunity for Ramsey to get back in the lineup, and we'll see how he does in practice both today and perhaps for the rest of the week. He's not. We'll find out how he's listed on the injury report. No doubt will be questionable once again. In terms of the Ramsey trade front, there's been reports early in the week that the Jaguars are really entrenched about keeping him at this point. And in fact, one national reporter said, look, the Jaguars would turn down 5 first-round picks for him. So it appears that Tom Coughlin and company have decided that Jalen Ramsey is going to be a part of this team, whether he's playing or not, and they're not going to give in to his trade demands, at least at this point. The Jaguars also put James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end, on injured reserve as expected with a torn ACL. Marone said it was really a shame since he was doing some very good things for them. And they did sign Ben Koyack back to the roster today. Remember Koyack out of Notre Dame, who caught that touchdown pass against Buffalo in the playoffs just a couple of years ago. So big week for the Jaguars as they take on the Saints. And remember, this part of the schedule, people thought, oh, wow, the Panthers and then the Saints. Thought Cam Newton and then Drew Brees. Well, instead, Kyle Larson had a great game and in turn is 3-0 as a starter. And now Teddy Bridgewater has played very well. And the Saints, many people think, may be the best team in the NFC, regardless of who the quarterback is. And Bridgewater is also 3-0 as the starter. A very important game for the Jaguars on Sunday. It's homecoming weekend. Got all this stuff planned, all the old guys who used to play on the team in the last 25 years. Who are in town, who are coming by. They've got a gala planned and all kinds of things happening. So a big game for the Jaguars Sunday. Big difference between being 2-4 and 3-3. That's for sure, particularly what's happening in the AFC South. Meanwhile, the Florida Gators take on the Tigers once again this week, but this time it's the LSU Tigers, another top 10 matchup for Florida. A big win against Auburn really showed that their defense is what they're leaning on, and they'll have to do that again this week. Baton Rouge Saturday night, maybe one of the toughest places to play in all of America, and certainly in the Southeastern Conference. But I do think that, again, Kyle Trask as the quarterback for Florida Gators makes them run their offense a little different. They'll be running the ball, they'll be throwing passes, they'll be working the offense. Nothing against Felipe Franks, a tremendous athlete, and I think he'll be in an NFL camp and on an NFL roster simply because of his physical skills. But Trask makes them run the offense a little more, and we'll see how they do against LSU coming up Saturday night. We'll have more on that as the week progresses. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Gate Sports Update. Don't forget, Yobi yogurt, $3.99, an 8-ounce container at any of your Gate stores on No Way Wednesday. We'll talk to you later again this week.